Why does the game allow you to do this? Why does the game allow you to set up the way I just did there? It's so stupid. Welcome back to Grand Tactician: The Civil War. We're going straight into a battle in this episode, and it's a battle that's pretty much in the same place that we just fought a battle like a couple of days before this in game time. So he's come at us twice in the same place. The objective is right here. It's a defensive battle, and initially I was tempted to set up my defense just beyond this little creek, but actually, if I've zoomed out, so if you're familiar with this game, you'll know that you usually get like an arc where you can deploy. However, when you see straight lines like this and like that, it often means that you're intercepting the enemy's deployment arc. Or it's certainly possible that you are. So what we're going to do, actually, since we've got a huge deployment area, we're going to send the cavalry here, if we place them near the line, there you go. They're deployed right here. So you can see where the arc obviously hits theirs. And they're deployed right here. Thousands of them. Messed and bunched. So what I'm going to try and do here, I'm going to set our men up right here behind parapets and just see what happens. So I'll cut back in when that's done. So there we are, set up like this. It's entirely possible this could be a huge mistake. It wouldn't be the first time I've made a massive mistake, but, you know, that's how it goes. We've got Terry's division on the right, plus, is it Hovey? Yeah, Hovey's brigade from Baker's division. Baker's other two brigades are in these defences. Whiting's cavalry is just here. I'll get them into the defences if we need them in there. The guns are right here. I doubt we're going to get a shot with them, but you've got to try, right? So I'm going to put one of these 24-pound howitzers right here to see if they can support this. In fact, I might put both of them here. No, I get nothing from that one. Right, let's not bother with that. Okay, so 24-pound howitzers there. 10-pound Parrott rifle. Again, I have no idea if they're going to get a shot. And the infantry right on the line. Let's just get started and see what happens here. I don't think the guns can get a shot at all. Yeah, none of them. Yeah, so it's not going too well here for the Confederacy. he charging in? It looks like he might be. No, it just come real close. The guns have moved up, but still, we can't. They can't fire. We can't elevate over the lob shells into them. I'm not sure why. I have no idea why. One of the many questionable mechanics in this game. Well, you just have to get on with it. Not sure how they can actually get a shot on those guys, but I don't mind. I mean, this had to be quite possibly one of the worst battles I've ever had on this game. Any thoughts on it? Is this the worst battle you've ever seen, performance-wise, from the AI? I mean, you can only work with what there is, right? I mean, and this is what there is. So what the hell? Why does the game allow you to do this? Why does the game allow you to set up the way I just did there? It's so stupid. Alright, let's speed this up. We've got a perk here for more. We'll go with Iron Discipline. I mean, if nothing else, it's making these troops out in the Trans-Mississippi to be real veteran troops. Let's go with sharpshooters for King. He's got those Mississippis. Right, come on, Whiteling, get involved. So we just capture these guns. They're 6-pounder field guns, and that's just crazy. That's the AI all over here. 6-pounder field guns. It's the middle of 1862. Why are they still rocking those things? That's real bad. Jesus, 5,000 casualties for him, 200 for us. That was just atrocious. Like, I don't like to trash the AI, but I mean, that was real bad. Have you seen a worse battle than this? If you have, let me know in the comments. Alright then, so 4,985 casualties for him all over, 587 killed, 16 captured, them nervous. We lost 217 men, 42 killed, 32 missing, the rest wounded. Morale's determined, supply situation critical. We've captured 2,700 rifle and 23 guns. Now, let's just have a quick look at the weapons situation here. I always like to have a quick look at the weapons, but I mean, usually there's nothing exciting in there or nothing new. I think this is all stuff we already had. Mississippi rifle? Maybe we've got some Mississippi rifles, I'm not sure. It's possible. Plains rifles as well, possibly. Reboards, again, it's possible we've got some of those, but I think on the whole it was pretty crap weapons. Right, so we're back on the campaign map here, of course. So if you're new here, then why not check out the channel and subscribe? If you like this kind of content anyway. Telequa, so that's under our control now. There's a fort here, Fort Gibson. perhaps we'll push on and try and take Fort Gibson. I'm not sure yet. Let's just have a quick look at Buell's guys. There's only a tiny army. I might send them out to do this. Mixed muskets. Ooh, let's not bother with mixed muskets. We've got weapons to give out, so we'll give them Springfield rifles. Let's give Patrick reboards. These guys shouldn't be seeing too much combat. They've got, what guns do they have? 24-pound howitzers. Not too bad. So Fremont's now got some troops with experience, which is nice. These guys have been around quite a while here. Augustus Moore with his 3rd Brigade. I mean, you know, probably got 23rd Brigades. Benton as well. They're getting some decent experience in, which is nice to see. Let's promote Benton to Brigadier General. He's got 4 stars going on here. He'll lose a little bit of stats here, I think. He didn't actually. He just gained some fame. Excellent. And Moore will do likewise with him. We'll promote him up to Brigadier General. He didn't lose any. That's nice. Rufus King, he's also looking really good actually, so he could be in line for a better command. He's already a Brigadier General as well. Terry, pretty solid actually, since he was unknown really to start with when I gave him that command. Slocum also looking decent. Baker, well, he's alright. Whiting also looking pretty good actually. It's nice to see the progression of your officers in these battles and things like that. Some of them get really good. But anyway, so yeah, that's Key's department of the Trans-Mississippi. So the question is, what am I doing here? We've defeated the army of Tennessee. We've defeated the army of Arkansas. Yet they still outnumber us substantially. We've got 16,600 men here under Fremont. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to recruit another couple of brigades into Buell's Corps. Alright, so this then makes Buell's Corps a bit of a worthwhile force. So possibly we can leave Fremont and Buell to deal with these two armies, which number somewhere around 40 to 50,000 men, while Lyon pushes on. In fact, we'll shift the brigade out of Lyon's force. Yeah, Runyon, he can go and join Terry's division. That's going to take him down to 15,600, and it's putting Fremont up to 18,000. I feel a bit better with that. Fort Smith, I'm going to stick a brigade in here as well. And let's put some half-decent commander in here, a political commander. Now, Wagner, he was in charge of the brigade from Tennessee that I've just dumped out. Let's put him in charge of this fort. So he's a good commander. He's solid. He's seen battle. And he can be in command of Fort Smith for us. We're going to give him some troops as well. Some like actual troops, because we want to hold this place. So 1,500 men from Ohio. Not under White. He's one of our better colonels. Brigadier General, sorry. Somebody mediocre. I mean, not somebody great, but somebody who's okay. Erasmus B. Tyler? Well, maybe. Force. Manning F. Force. There you go, mate. So he's going to have his guys from Ohio. It is going to take them 30 days to get there. Let's also chuck in some artillery from Oregon. Under Fearing. Nice name. Hawks Fearing. That's a cool name. So that's going to give 1,600 men here under Wagner. And Wagner is a fair commander. He's okay. He's okay. He's fought a bunch of battles here. As we can see, led his men at the Benton Ferry battle. Jackson North Railroad. Bolivar twice. And Bolivar 3 times, actually. So he is experienced. And that should then free up these 15,000 men to go on a little march, a nice little walk down this way. Hopefully, if we build a depot down here, that's going to help with supply. It's going to bring supply in from Little Rock, where we've also got a depot. And then we're going to push south and fight. That's the idea, anyway. Let's see how it works out, eh? What else is going on? We've got the siege at Fort Donelson happening. Another perk as well. So he's already got Sappers and Miners 2. Siege Assault Efficiency plus 50%. So that's awesome. He's got Ambulance Corps 1. And let's go ahead and give him Flying Column while we're at it. Alright. So that's looking good. Central HQ under Halleck. 4,000 men there. There's a lot of rebels here. A lot of CSA troops around here. We're building up the Mississippi Reserve right here at Memphis. There's also this fort, which is going to be garrisoned by 1,600 men. Fort Pillows right near there as well. 1,600 men in there. 1,700, sorry. Yeah, so I'm feeling all right, actually. I'm feeling pretty good about all this. I'm going to shift the Mississippi Reserve down here at Holly Springs. We're working on civilian warships. 18 days to go. Well, let's press play and let's see what happens. Glorious victory at Fort Donaldson. Excellent. This is exactly what I wanted from this little episode here. Rossa surrender. So we now hold these forts. The problem is we now have a lot of prisoners in these camps. So Fort Donaldson's fallen, and that means we can march on Nashville. And we're going to do just that. Fort Hyman has got a garrison. We will garrison Fort Henry and Fort Donaldson once we get him moving. Alright, so he's on the move now, going south. Polk's command over here, 2,700 men. We have no idea what they've got. It's months since we've last seen him. Fort Donaldson's completed, and Fort Norfolk. That's repairs completed. I've got a few of these ships ready. We need to reinforce the Texas blockade. The Gulf blockade, it's called. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to move this steam frigate down there. And we're going to move the brig down there. I'm going to keep this steamer, we'll keep them out of there for now. It needs repaired anyway. What we got here? Anything decent? Nah, we'll leave it. So I'm going to whack a brigade each into these forts, because we need to hold them basically. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to. We've got Fort Hyman as garrison. I think that's okay. If they are starting to make moves on here, then we'll have to shift some things around. Okay, so these guys are at Holly Springs. Thomas is hanging out right here, and Grant is obviously in charge of the whole operation. Confederacy's printing notes. Alright. Dix has arrived. The market at Manassas Junction is complete. Okay, that'll help with supply. We will have to be very, very careful here, because he has got a lot of men. If both those armies come together, that could actually be a real problem. Yeah. I'm actually going to form Buell up into a couple of divisions here. Yeah, so we're going to have the best part of 30,000 men here. I think that's okay. Let's see how Lyon gets on down here. So we're capturing Nashville. Sherman's a little short on artillery ammunition, but hopefully he'll pick that up from Nashville. McClellan at destination. Black men in the White House, okay. Where did McClellan go? I didn't realise he was on the march. Oh, McClellan withdrew, okay. So I don't think we need this depot here. Bit annoying that they've managed to capture the Stanton depot. Raising a bunch of troops. I'm going to stick them in one of these armies once they're ready. So I've just noticed the army of Northern Virginia is marching this way actually, so I'm going to block them. He better not march all the way down there. I'll be pretty disappointed if he does. Ah. Yep, so we've got contact here. Let's get into this. Hooker's Corps, the 1st Corps, Army of the Potomac, and the Reserve Corps. Hooker's going to be 5 hours to reach them. The Reserve Corps is tiny. And actually, I don't even know if I've upgraded those weapons or anything like that. Oh. Should be interesting. It's this damn Chancellorsville battlefield again. Oh my god, Springfield muskets, Jesus. Okay, that's not good. 12-pound howitzers and Springfield muskets. Yep, excellent. Well, Banks, it's up to you, son. Where are they coming in from? Up here, so at least we've got a bit of time. In theory. 46 engineering points. Okay, well, that's interesting. Right, so basically we've got no idea where they're going to hit us from. I've just made it kind of almost like a fort. And we'll see if we can hold that. Let's get started. At least it's almost 6 p.m, so hopefully Hooker's guys will be here soon. So it's just before nightfall here. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of action just before nightfall. Possibly, anyway. Quite a lot of enemy troops here, so let's hope for nightfall. Half an hour-ish. Yeah, here he comes. Going to launch a little attack here, it seems. Right, end of the first day. Hooker arrives. Hooker's men are quite experienced. We're going to race the cav in there straight away and see if they can help out nice and quick. Let's get started with day 2. Actually, let's see. We've got some engineering points. Before we do, let's upgrade these suckers. I'm not sure how much difference that makes, but anything is better than nothing. Okay, so day 2, 6 a.m. These look like formidable obstacles now. And it should give us time to get some reserves up there. We are clogging this road somewhat with our troops moving up, but, you know, that's to be expected. They are pressing through these defences and obstacles. There we go, the first guys are arriving now. The British men really slowed down through these improved parapets, so these look like they might well be worth the points to erect, because this is really slowing them down. It's Alvord in combat now as well, so all three of these brigades now fighting. It slows our men down as well, which sucks a little, but I guess it makes sense. Leopard is almost through these defences. Perks to give out here. I like Iron Discipline. I like some of the other ones as well. Let's go sharpshooters for these with Mississippi rifles. Burnside's boys almost in position as well. Done a lot of fighting. Leopard as guys almost through these defences, but they have suffered 250 casualties now. Our cavalry is stuck in our own defences. It's melee. Oh, shh. These guys have ran straight away. But so have theirs. Okay. McCook's guys have reformed. Relax. Oh god, they're broken now again. For some reason they counted that as a melee contact. I mean, it wasn't really, but anyway. That's alright. Burnside's boys have arrived just in time. Let's get them in there. Getting the rear flank thing, because these guys are marching backwards. Whiting's men are holding firm. Burnside hasn't gone into the defences as I asked him to. Okay, Porter, you get in there. Aha. Okay, Heinzelman's division is in place. They are disrupted, but we're going to pull it forward. Nice job from Whiting. Wilcox racing ahead. The rest of the guys decided to go via the stream. Okay. Skirmishers out. Take them out. Wilcox doing an awesome job here. I suspect they've had enough. Yep. Another slaughter here. Major victory. 6,500 casualties for Forney. 1,000 for Hooker. Nicely done here, I think. Banks did a good job holding. Major General Hooker has become famous and is an inspiration for his men. Excellent. Six and a half thousand casualties, 865 killed, nobody captured. We lost 1,000 men, 124 killed, 214 missing. We're confident. We captured some rifles and 5 guns. Okay. That was pretty good. Banks' guys did a good job there. Let's get into Banks and give them some better weapons. The 12 pounders did okay, actually. I thought we might have had something to give out in the Cav weapons front, but we haven't. And a perk for Whiting. Excellent. Cool. So I'm going to move the reserve corps up here to hang out with the third corps, because that's going to give McClellan and Banks up to about 30,000, and that should be enough to slow these guys down. And meanwhile, we're going to swing around with the first corps and see if we can cut them off at the bottom of the Shenandoah. We're also bringing the Department of Southern Virginia across here to take Lynchburg. And I also want to take the depot over here. But that'll be for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you liked the battles. If you're new here, do please subscribe. Like the video if you liked it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. Any thoughts on what to do next? Should we just keep pressing them and see where it takes us? I think that's probably for the best. Anyway, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.